It's all vocals. This whole section is just a vocal masterpiece. Band-Maid's song Blooming is like the musical equivalent of a meteor crashing down to earth with a massive explosion of awesomeness. Is that a good analogy? I don't know. The vocals from Saiki is something that is really impressive on the song because of the amount of breath control that is applied to sing these phrases. She is singing pretty fucking fast. Let's go ahead and take a look. So we're going to go ahead and solo these vocals out and take a listen to this. Right there. So we have this first phrase. The second phrase is different. This is something I noticed when trying to learn the vocals on guitar on how awesome Saiki is. Listen to the phrasing on like these two phrases. So right there, they added a little bit of distortion to her vocals. They did a little bit of an EQ sweep. Let me show you guys what that looks like. So what they did EQ wise is they took this and they swept it up probably about right here. So only this range of her vocals was actually coming through. And then you get that sound that you hear in here where they added a little bit of distortion on it, and it's beautiful mixing on that part of it. I don't know how she remembers all of these lyrics and all of these different little phrase changes. It's insane. Now, let's go to the middle of this section. I really enjoy this part where she like breaks it down, sings a little bit slower, just showing her dynamic range that she has as a vocalist. Take me somewhere far away. Now, I fucking love this part because you hear all the layers of Saiki's vocals. You hear Miku's vocals in here. It's beautifully done with the low tone. It's really hard to hear that there was that many layers when you listen to the full song because it's so well done. But you can feel the fullness on that part. I always thought that part was really, really full in sound. And it's just cool to hear how much the vocals are actually filling up the sound of that slow part in the song. Because the guitar is just droning a note on the lead and then you have an acoustic. It's all vocals. This whole section is just a vocal masterpiece, right? So cool. Now, I love this. So they keep the backing vocals like in the back, those nice thick, beautiful layers with that style of vocal editing that I just showed you guys where they scoop out the low end. They call it a high pass filter and they bring that up a little bit and they add that distortion. So they keep that technique right here, which is awesome. And then they take it off right there. It's just amazing what she's able to do with phrasing. That is not easy to do. You need to have really good breath control to pull this off. If you don't, this is a nightmare singing live. She pulls it off live. That's the crazy part. She sings this live. All right, now look at these drums. These drums are so powerful and so fast and so hard. Something that is really cool about this song, I want to talk about between the drums, the bass, and the guitar. And I think this is why this is such a fan favorite. You have technicality and you have simplicity done right. What I'm talking about is there's the section where Konami doesn't do a whole lot on guitar, but I can't imagine anything else. The way that she does it, she adds these guitar slides and the drums are just going busy as f. That's so cool with the bass line and the drums right there. So good. And then the guitar part in there added on here. It's just perfectly done. So, and then you have Konami going to her octave chords that she likes doing a lot. She's like the master at that. Then you still have Konami getting more technical when we get to the leads of the song. Here's her solo, which I think is beautifully done, how she puts in the wah pedal just in the very beginning, and then she brings it clean, and she finishes off with these hammer-on pull-offs. Her favorite style of hammering on and pull-off is this. She does this motion, way that you get that nice, smooth, silky sound. She has the neck pickup on right there, and when she's doing those hammer-on pull-offs, she's doing gonna be hammer-on, pull-off. Wade Potter has a really good video demonstrating this solo, so you guys should go check that out. He plays it all the way through. I noticed she does that a lot, but something that's cool about the tapping that she does that gives it some flavor than just going. She does this thing where she goes. She'll hold it there. She'll do a lot of that in between. A lot of people will just do the runs, and that's what makes her tapping unique, is that she adds in little phrases in there that give it some dynamic. Sometimes she'll go the more simple route and just do straight through. It depends on the song. For the most part, it seems like this is her favorite way to tap on guitar. Now, that bend on the guitar to exit out of the wah pedal is genius. It makes it a perfect transition. It's so cool that she did it with the... If you guys are interested in me breaking down more details on the guitar or like playing the actual solo, showing exactly how she's doing it, I'm down for that. Let me know in the comments and I'll do more videos like that. I think it's one of the best tapping phrases she has in a song, in my opinion. It's very cool how she stops in those weird patterns. So I just want to go back to the drums. The drums are really cool because we got this fast drum player just ripping through the beat. I think this is why people enjoy the song so much. Again, I'm going to say, like, they have elements of intricacy and they have elements of simplicity, but there's always something that keeps you interested, even including that breakdown that I was just mentioning. The cool thing is what the drums do right here. I love that. It sounds so... And then you have the amazing vocal layers that come out. And then the drums just enter right back into... That's one of my favorite bass lines in this song is right here, where you just got the kick going with the drums, and then Misa's just going off on the bass right there. But she's doing like this groove, like better, almost like a circus groove, I would say. Like and then back into the main lick of the song. But hear how it sounds with the vocals going on. So what's really cool right there is how the bass is playing with the vocals and hitting that kick perfectly with the drums. Ah, it's so good. What were your favorite parts of this song? If you haven't seen them live, guys, go try to see them live as soon as you can. It will be a life-changing experience. I will just put a permanent smile on your face. See you in the next one, all right? See you.